Bukawi, Bulacan. This is the NBL Pilipinas Season 2023 Chairman's Cup. We are live on Aliw Channel 23. Kompleto na ang channel mo. Our main game is Taguig City Generals versus Makati Circus. Let's meet the players first for Taguig City Generals. Starting at forward, Junior Defense Minister LJ Mayo. Center, J.R. Yasa. Center, Jonats Lontok. Guard, Chris Asares. Guard, Edsel Galoy. Guard, Mark Ordonez. Forward, Kevin Oliveria. Guard, Guido Alcantara. Guard, Luis Sobido. Guard, Raymart Escobido. Guard, the Forest Hunter, Mike Sampurna. Forward, Mark Gabiran. Guard, Fidel Castro. Forward, Noel Santos. Forward, Romuel Santa Rosa. Center, Zu Mamaluba. Guard, Dan Natividad. And the other guard, Batman Harvey Sobrabas. Ladies and gentlemen, Taguig City Generals. And now let's welcome the Makati Circus. Guard, Joe Burrata. Forward, Ian Rosiana. Guard, August Lapazaran. Forward, Paul Duque. Center, Chris Dabay. Guard, Marlon Espiritu. Forward, Arnel Fabila. Guard, J.R. Incia. Guard, Romel Saliente. Forward, P.J. Incia. Forward, J. Mark Loren. Forward, C.J. Loren. Forward, Naidorf Cordero. Guard, Noah Lugo. Center, Jeric Villanueva. Center, Jexter Tolentino. And center, Jeremy Dallas. Ladies and gentlemen, the Makati Circus. Both teams at center court for the sportsmanship handshake. And they still have time to warm up before the tip-off.
And the race for the playoffs continues with one of the teams looking forward to secure a spot, while the other is hoping that their playoff hopes is still alive after this game. Who will win this game? Good day, basketball fans, and welcome to the second game of the Saturday doubleheader of the NBL Chairman's Cup. And the match at hand is between the Taguig Generals and the Makati Circus Festival. It's an imposing rematch. I am Kiko Maligdem, bringing you the actual live as it happens here in the JILCF Gymnasium in Bukawi, Bulacan. And to look back in their previous matchup, it was miles away as the Taguig Generals was able to blow off the Makati Circus Festival 120-91, and it was from the start the Taguig Generals ruled the court over the Makati Circus Festival. And now we'll turn over to the Barker for the starting five.
The other guard, number 12, the Forest Hunter, Mike Sampurna. At center, number 3, Jonats Lontok. At forward number 0, the junior defense minister, LJ Mayo. And the other forward, number 21, Fidel Castro. Head coach of Taguig City Generals is being Victoria, presented by Roderick Reyes. And now here are the starters for Makati Circus. Starting at forward number 6, Ian Rusiana. At center number 12, Chris Dabay. At forward number 44, Jimboy Delis. At guard number 26, Noah Lugo. The other guard number 13, Marlon Espiritu. Head coach of Makati Circus is Brian Beran. A reference for both ball game.
And it's an imposing matchup. It's the Taguig Generals and the Makati Circus Festival. And of course, this will be an exciting matchup despite the records, as the Makati City or the Makati Circus Music Festival have shown their ability to stick close to their opponents early on. So let's see how will Taguig Generals be able to do some adjustments, as their place in the team standings is on the opposite end. So with Taguig Generals on top of Group B with 6 wins and 1 loss, while the Makati Circus Festival is in the bottom of Group A with 0 wins, 7 defeats. So they're looking for their first victory, and of course in hopes that they will be able to catch the last bus in the semi-finals. And of course, it's an uphill climb for the Makati Circus Festival, as the Taguig Generals have shown their ability to blow their opponents away. And of course, in their last game, they have actually won their last 2 matches, with Taguig Generals winning over the Tatak Jelbinyan 78-77. And of course, yesterday they blew off the Muntinlupa Chiefs 110-74. And of course, leading the charge is one of their top scorers, that is Mike Sampurna, who is currently in the starting 5 of the Taguig Generals. While for the Makati Circus Festival, they lost their last 2 matches, with last week wherein they lost to the Iridanos Santa Rosa 104-84, and then yesterday they went down with a heartbreaker against Zambales Eruption 108-104. So they're trying to break their bad luck and hoping that they could get a big fish after this game, as of course Mike Sampurna, showing what he's made of, has scored once again. And of course, we are seeing on the court right now the Makati Music Festival, Circus Music Festival, tied with Taguig Generals, but not for long, since Harvey Subrabas, after that lay-in. So the score is 6-4, ladies and gentlemen. And the 5 on the floor right now would be LJ Mayo, Jonathan Lontok, Mike Sampurna, Fidel Castro, and Harvey Subrabas. While for the Makati Circus Musical, as we see Mike Sampurna scoring once again, giving the Taguig Generals a 4-point lead right now. And foul is called on Fidel Castro. So the 5 on the floor for the Makati Circus Festival are the following: Ian Rusiana, Chris Dabay, Marlon Espiritu, Noah Lugo, and Jeremy Delis. As Fidel Castro scores once again, and it's now 10-4, a 6-point lead. It was just tied at 4 apiece before Taguig General scored 6 straight points, led by Mike Sampurna, Harvey Subrabas, and now Fidel Castro. As we see that fast break, wherein Fidel Castro got that basket off an assist from Mike Sampurna. Jonathan Lontok with the leather. Castro pops out. Sampurna has it. Lontok. And now LJ. Great passing. Sobrabas with the finish. And Harvey Sobrabas with the one-hander there. And don't look now, it's an 8-point lead, an 8-0 run by the Taguig Generals, ending with that one-hander from Harvey Sobrabas. It's 12-4. Timeout is called. We'll be back here in NBL Champions Cup. Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, as we see an MVP caliber MJ Sampurna, Mike Sampurna, against the Makati Circus Festival last Jan 7. He scored 18.6 rebounds, 11 assists in 29 minutes. And yesterday against Muntinlupa Chiefs, he has been a consistent factor for Coach Victoria, as yesterday he scored 17 points, 8 out of 11 from the field, along with 6 rebounds in 18 minutes of play. As we see Fidel Castro scoring once again, and it's a 9-0 run. And there is a technical foul that will be called against the Taguig Generals. And a technical foul is called on Dan Natividad, who hasn't played a single second inside the court because of a player's decorum, as we see that three-point shot by Fidel Castro. Spot on for Fidel Castro. It's 15-4, a 9-point lead. 9-0 run. The score was 4-all before a 9-0 run by the Taguig Generals. And look at this. Harvey Sobrabas, who started that run, has the leather. And there is a foul called. And Noah Lugo is whistled for that foul. So Jexter Tolentino has entered the court. 8-13, 15-4 is the score. Jonathan Lontok. Sobrabas has it. Sobrabas drives. And one opportunity for Harvey Sobrabas. As we take a look at that, Harvey Sobrabas trying to complete a three-point play opportunity, and he does. Oh my. It's now a 14-0 run. The defense is bothering the Makati Circus Festival. Let's see, Rosiana blocked there by Lontok. You gotta love the Taguig Generals. You know, they know their role. Each player knows their role. And as I was saying, like Jonathan Lontok, he doesn't score much, but he gives the veteran experience or veteran presence inside the court and does the defense for Coach Victoria. It's now 18-6. Here comes Mike. Gets it to Aldre. No, he was fouled. Now, Makati Circus Festival, despite being winless as of this game, still has a chance to enter the next round or the postseason, as they are grouped with the Zambales eruption in Muntinlupa Chiefs. We'll talk about that later as there was a timeout called. A challenge is called on the previous play. So we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, here in NBL Chairman's Cup. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we see Jexter Tolentino and, of course, the coaching staff of Makati Circus Festival, as we see also there Coach Dick Gawat. As we are waiting for the official announcement regarding the challenge made.
Review, the challenge made by Makati Circus was successful. There was no foul on Jexter Tolentino. Taguig City Generals retained possession.
The challenge by Makati Circus Festival was successful. No foul called on Jexter Tolentino. However, Mike Sampurna scored easily there. It's now a 16-2 run with 3 minutes gone by in the opening tip-off, or rather 5 minutes gone by in the opening tip-off, as we see Lugo takes a jumper inside the shaded lane. No, LJ with the leather right now. Back to Surbrabas. Oh, no miss, but Sampurna with another rebound and another basket under his name. Mike Sampurna showing off his MVP stats, MVP caliber this season in the Chairman's Cup. LJ with another board. A three by Castro, no. And we were saying earlier that the Makati Circus Festival, despite staying winless, as of this time with 0 after 7 matches, still has a chance to go in the postseason, as the team above them, the Muntinlupa Chiefs, has won only one game out of 7 games. So if the Makati Circus Festival is able to win their last 2 matches, their chances is much better, as we see Tolentino missing on that one. While for the Taguig Generals, with the loss of Iridano Santa Rosa earlier against Camsur Express, only needs actually a win here. They are actually a step inside the door of the playoffs in the semifinals, and would complete that step inside the playoffs with a win here. So Mike Sampurna scored 17.6 rebounds yesterday in 80 minutes of basketball action. That is a big one for him, as we see PJ Incha scoring there. 24-8 right now is the score. High scoring ball game for Taguig Generals. You gotta love how Taguig Generals, prepared for this tournament. starting with Coach Bing and of course his team, the coaching staff. They've done well as the players know their roles in the team. They know their places. As we see Dan Natividad already inside. He was called for a technical foul earlier for improper bench decorum. So here we go. Loren drives against Mayo. And there's an offensive foul on CJ Loren as he hooked up when he went inside the shaded lane. And Mark Gabiran enters the fray for Coach Bing Victoria. Gabiran. Ordonez has it. Santos. And there's a traveling call on Noel Santos. (24-10), 14-point lead. Insha, he gets it inside to La Pasaran. Loren, he drives. Oh, inside to Jexter. Jexter scores. 3:54 remaining first quarter of action. Gabiran. And a foul is called. Now, the Taguig Generals is not letting the Makati Circus Festival gain ground early on as we take a look at that last play wherein a foul is called on Gabiran. Now, play resumes with Lawrence inside. CJ Loren scoring. And now, early on, Taguig Generals is looking for the kill and doesn't want the Makati Circus Festival to gain ground. And they're doing their best to break this game wide open. Because actually they believe that once they let the Makati Circus Festival inch closer to them, the more, the bigger the chance that an upset will be made, so that Taguig Generals have stepped on the gas early on. 28-14, a three-point shot. No, Insha couldn't recover that pass. Turnover, it's 28-14. Ordonez gets it to Dan. Oh, the pass of Natividad to Mamalumba was too strong. Turnover. 2:29 remaining, 14-point lead. Loren, he drives. And a foul will be called. Most likely that will be on Mamalumba. And of course, Coach Dick Gawat trying to motivate their team. They are down big. 13 points. However, they are still in the game as this is just the first quarter. So let's see. In their previous matchup, the Taguig blew out Makati 120-91. And in that game, Taguig had a 19 rebound advantage, along with the bench scoring 63-39. So they're looking to duplicate their effort in their first matchup early this year. 1:50 remaining. Natividad. Ordonez has it. Natividad. And a foul is called. And Gabiran makes the first basket. .130 remaining. Insha. Here comes Lauren. Lauren is fouled by Santos. And now, while CJ Lauren is shooting his free throws, Taguig Generals have dispatched Mel Santa Rosa, wearing jersey number 24 for them. Now, Mel Santa Rosa, you know, if you have followed NBL Youth, has played for NBL Youth before. So this, you know, as Mel Santa Rosa will now play in the men's division, it's, you know, we are very happy to see him move up to the men's division, having been one of the players of the gig back then in the NBL Youth. So his game has evolved, and now he is in the men's division. As we see, back-to-back basket by the Makati Circus Festival. 30-22. Natividad. Oh, he turns it over. Insha with the leather. 26 seconds remaining. Lapasaran and one. As we take a look at that once again, August Lapasaran with an N1 opportunity, and don't look now. After being down big, Makati Circus Festival have chopped down that huge deficit to just 5, 30-25. And a foul is called on Lauren. 16.39 seconds remaining. And Mike Gabiran making the first free throw. 2 for 2 for Gabiran. It's 32-25. Inside, oh, what spin move. And PJ Insha will go to the line for 2 freebies with 3.8 seconds remaining. PJ Insha will try to push his team back in the game, but misses the first free throw. 3.8 82 seconds remaining in the opening period. A 7-point lead for the Taguig Generals. PJ Insha makes the second one. It's now 32-26. 1 second remaining. Kabira, no! And after 10 minutes or 12 minutes of basketball action, the score is 32-26. And to protect the integrity and credibility of each match here in NBL, teams are required to surrender their mobile phones 15 minutes before the game time. Those mobile phones will only be returned after each game. So at the end of the first quarter, it was 32-26 in favor of Taguig. So let's see. After a strong start by Taguig Generals, the Makati Circus Festival have inched closer. CJ, and there's a foul there. As officials caught that one, a foul will be called against Kevin Oliveria.
First rebound, the NBL Generals. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
PJ Insha. Step back. Jumper, no good. Rebound by Gabiran. Gabiran has it. 6-point lead. Ordonez gets it to Galoy. Edsel Galoy. Oh, what a pass inside to Oliveria. Hook shot by Kevin. Basket is good for Kevin Oliveria. 34-26. Loren missing on that one. Rebound by Oliveria. And there's a jump ball.
Jump ball.
So it's between Loren and Oliveria. So we are live here in the JILCF Gymnasium in Bocaue, Bulacan. So if you're near the area, come and join us. We still have 3 games, including this. This is the men's division, the Chairman's Cup, NBL Chairman's Cup. And then later we have the NBL Youth, the NBL Kids, and the NBL Teens. Ordonez for the 3. No, miss. Rebound by Tolentino. He gets it to Insha. Loren has it. 10:28 remaining. 34-26. Tolentino loses that one, and Galoy was fouled by Insha. 10:29 remaining. Galoy gets it to Ordonez. Santa Rosa couldn't handle that one, turns it over. Here comes Makati. And Lapasaran will go to the line for freebies as he was able to fish a foul. As we see Ordonez going back to the bench actually. As he will get a breather. So this is a perfect opportunity for Taguig to test some plays. Their double-digit lead is down to 7. Let's see. Natividad turns it over. A steal by Insha. Here comes Taguig. Inside to Lapasaran. Gets it to Insha. Insha, spin move. Great D by Taguig. Natividad gets it to Galoy. Galoy on the run. Gabiran. Dan. Back to Galoy. Galoy hits a 3. Makes that one. (37-27). 10-point lead. Natividad passes it to Santa Rosa, who was fouled. As we take a look at that previous play, the 3-point shot by Edsel Galoy. Give that assist to Dan Natividad as he was able to see Galoy free for that 3. And Mel Santa Rosa, an alumni for NBL Youth. He played for NBL Youth before for Taguig Generals. And now he is here in the men's division. Makes the second free throw. Traveling is gold. And Coach being sues for time. 38-27, 8:54 remaining. And Kevin Oliveira against the Muntinlupa Chiefs. He scored 12 points, 6 out of 11 from the field, along with 6 rebounds. Quality minutes for the veteran, Kevin Oliveira. When called upon by Coach Bing to play, he will really give you 100% inside the court. And here comes the Makati Circus Festival Espiritu. 8:28 remaining. Espiritu gets it to Lugo. Lugo, 3-point shot, missing on that one. Galoy, Natividad, Sampurna, yes sir! Galoy with another steal. Sampurna with, no, he was fouled. As we take a look at that unselfish basketball played by Taguig Generals. You know, that unselfishness will really begin with the coach and their coaching staff on how they implement their system. And Coach Victoria has, you know, set a system wherein everyone will be able to contribute for the Taguig Generals. That's why they're on top of the team standings with 6 wins and 1 defeat. But of course, other teams such as Eridano Santa Rosa are lurking behind. It's just unfortunate that Eridano Santa Rosa lost a close one against Camsur Express earlier. That was a nail biter. Thus, Eridano Santa Rosa went down for their first defeat this conference, the Chairman's Cup Conference. So with that win by Camsur Express, they improved their record to 5 wins in 7 games, while Eridano Santa Rosa goes down to their first defeat in 4 matches. And of course, in Group B, there's also Taguig. This is a heavy, talented group that we have, the Taguig Generals, Eridano Santa Rosa, Taguig, and Camsur Express, vying for the 2 slots in the semifinals. While of course on the other side, Zambales Eruption with a 4-3 win-loss late, followed by the Muntinlupa Cheats with 1-6, and then of course Makati winless after 7 matches. Sampurna scored 5 straight points for Mike Sampurna. Rosiana inside scores. 44-30, 7:05 remaining. Natividad gets it to LJ. Mayo, he drives. Oh, what a dish to Noel Santos. Santos with that basket. (46-30), ladies and gentlemen. Natividad. Sampurna has it. Galoy. Oh, Natividad. The movements that the Generals are showing are terrific, as the ball movement and the player movement have given them the opportunity to score, as Sampurna scores. It's 48-30 as we take a look at that. No look pass by Natividad to the free Mike Sampurna. 48-30. We'll be back here in NBL Chairman's Cup. And back to the game. 6:12 remaining, 18-point lead. Then, of course, leading the charge for the Taguig Generals is MJ, or Mike Sampurna, 18 points. And look at this, 4 rebounds and 8 out of 8 from the field, including 2 out of 2 from the free throw area. Perfect from the field so far from Mike Samporna. Of course, we would not want to jinx it now that we have said it. Hopefully, Mike continues playing well as he hasn't missed a shot here. 6 minutes remaining, 48-30. Rusiana. Deles has it. Deles takes a shot. What a shot there for Jeremy Deles. And of course, Jeremy Deles has been one of the shooters for Makati Circus, as he has proven his worth. But of course, they need more cohesion and of course, trust with each other to be able to get the wins. 5:22 remaining. Galoy back to Natividad. Mayo inside to Noel Santos, but was stolen, and here comes Espiritu missing on that one. Galoy now has it. MJ. LJ. MJ to LJ. It's now 50-32, 18-point lead. And second personal foul called on Dan Natividad as we take a look at that unselfish basketball. Sampurna Tumayo with the basket. And that's what we call MJ to LJ. And RV Sobrabas enters the fray once again. 4:50 remaining. 50-32. Lugo drives. Floater, no. Natividad. He is fouled by Deles. 4:38. And there's a warning called on Noah Lugo for resetment to a non-call, as he was trying to plead his case to the referee about being fouled earlier, but no call was made. So the score is 51-32, a split from the line from Natividad, one of the key players of Coach Bing in this team. Here comes Sampurna. He finds Natividad. Blocked from behind by Deles. Sampurna has it. Deles with the ball. 4:01 remaining. Deles. So Jeremy Deles this is the second rebound by Jonathan Lontok. Oh, Subrabas, no look pass to Sampurna inside to Lontok, no good. Lontok scramble for the ball. He wins that one, but gives up the ball to Delis. Here comes Jeremy Delis. Delis, jumper, no good. Rebound by the smallest player on the court for Taguig. Subrabas. He sees Castro. Fidel. Castro, no. Rebound by MJ. But the ball was stolen from him by Espiritu. Espiritu with the leather. 3:13 remaining. 51-33. Espiritu, fearless drive. Yes, sir. Exactly 3 minutes remaining. Oh, Fidel Castro in and out. Espiritu, layup. (51-35) as we take a look at the fearless drive by Espiritu earlier. So let's see. Espiritu is trying his best to push his team in the game. But of course, Taguig has the depth advantage. 2:43 remaining. Sampurna. Mayo has it. Lontok is asking for the ball. Sampurna. Subrabas. 3. No. Oh, look at Lontok fight for the ball. You know, despite being defended, he still has the nose for the ball. He was able to get that ball despite the defense on him inside. Oh, look at that. Rusiana was holding him already, and Lontok was able to get that one. So Brabas, meanwhile, Sampurna, back to Mayo. Mayo, a 3-point shot! .206 remaining. Insha calling a play. 2 minutes remaining. Rosiana sets a pick. PJ Insha. Oh, Espiritu is free for the 3. No good. Rebound by Jonathan. Here comes MJ. Castro has it. Fidel drives. Layup. Misses that one. Rebound by Mayo. Back to Fidel. And now MJ has it. Lontok with the leather. But he took extra step. And now he was called for a traveling. As we take a look at that 3-point shot by MJ or LJ Mayo from MJ Sampurna. On top of the key 3-point shot. LJ Mayo showing that he has the capability to hit that 3-point shot. 1:30 remaining. Delis, hesitation move. Last second dish to Tolentino, making that one. Castro. Spin move by Lontok, and he was fouled. So Lontok makes the first free throw. It's 55-39. Jeremy gets it to Espiritu. He has been playing quality minutes for Coach Dick Gowett. Quality minutes for the Makati Circus Festival. That is Espiritu. 48.22 seconds. Of course, the Makati Circus Festival is led by Coach DJ Prochina and Coach Emerick Sahota. 56-41, 48 seconds remaining. The pass to Lontokwas tapped away. Espiritu has the leather. Espiritu gets it inside. Oh, basket is good for Insha. 24 seconds remaining. 56-43, just a 13-point lead. MJ gets it to Jonathan. Oh, what a pass by Jonathan Lontok to Sampurna, and Sampurna is still perfect from the field. 59-43. Jexter inside to Insha. Insha couldn't make the basket. It's 58-43. A 15-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. NBL Chairman's Cup at the end of second quarter. It's 58-43, 15-point lead by the Taguig Generals. 7 for the Makati Circus Festival. And of course, for the rebounds, Taguig with 14 against 8. And the leading scorers, Mike Sampurna still perfect from the field. 20 points already, followed by Mayo and Subrabas with 7. And then Castro with 5. For the Makati Circus Festival, we have PJ Insha with 7, followed by Loren and Espiritu with 6, and Rusiana with 5 points. So let's see if Makati Circus will be able to crawl their way back in this game, as they have shown repeatedly during the first half that they can, match up with Taguig. However, the lineup of Taguig is very deep, as everyone, especially their system, is working well for them. That's why they are holding a double-digit lead advantage after 24 minutes. So third quarter is underway. We can see Lontok, Sampurna, Castro, Subrabas, and Mayo as the 5 players for Taguig, while Rosiana, Espiritu, Deles, Tolentino, and Insha for the Makati Circus. Espiritu against Subrabas. Deles. 15-footer is good for Deles, as Deles scores. Cuts the deficit to 13-48 or 58-45, and a steal by Jexter. Espiritu playing a good game right now, getting the minutes here in this game. Meanwhile, Deles, he drives. He sees Espiritu back to Insha. 8 seconds to shoot. Insha drives. Loses it. Turned over. It's 58-43. Mike Sampurna still perfect in this game. 20 points. 10 points in the first quarter. 10 points in the second quarter for a total of 20. So far, Sampurna, and now Insha with the lay-in, as Insha scores. It's 58-47. Subrabas gets it to Mayo. Mayo. Oh, Castro free for the 3, missing on that one. Tolentino with a board. Here comes Insha. Insha. Oh, to the streaking Dallas, and a block there. However, there was a foul on Mayo. As we take a look at that play, Deles, a foul on Mayo. So Jeremy Deles shooting 2 free throws, missing the first one. And Deles makes that one 48-58. Almost another steal. Harvey gets it to LJ. Fidel. Jonathan with the ball. Double team. Mike has it. A jumper by Subrabas is good. (60-48). Back to a 12-point lead. Rosiana. Insha has it. 10 seconds to go. Deles makes his move. Oh, in the land of the Giants. Gets it inside. Too many fakes. And finally, they were able to make that one, as Jexter scores. 60-50, 9:13 remaining. LJ spins. Mayo scores. 8:57 remaining. Roshan on top of the key. Insha tries his luck for the three. No good. Sky high for the board. The smallest player in the court right now. Then that is Harvey. And now Castro gets it to Luntok inside. There's a foul.
Foul number 37. Dexter Tolentino, that is the second foul. One Makati Circus. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Luntok not his range. He gets it to Subrabas. Castro. Mayo, oh, inside to Luntok. Luntok, however, misses that one. Tolentino with the board. 62-50, 8:24 remaining. Espiritu. Rosiana thinking three. Drives. Oh, miscommunication as Espiritu wasn't able to get the pass off Rosiana. Sampurna. Here comes Castro. Castro missing on that one. Tolentino. Here comes Insha. A foul is called on Subrabas. So we take a look at that. Subrabas was whistled for that foul, trying to stop the fast break. Espiritu in the land of the Giants, missing on that one. Here comes LJ. MJ with a shot, a miss. Guess we jinxed that one. So Sampurna missing on that one. Here comes Deles. So it's either Luntok or Castro. So Castro was the one called for that foul. Oh, jumper missed there by Loren. Here comes Subrabas on the run mode. Mayo gets it to Castro. Inside to Luntok, double team. Subrabas has it. Sampurna, oh, Castro, three-point shot, no, short. And now, here comes Deles. Deles on the run. Ball stays Makati Circus, 6:58 remaining. So Fidel Castro was whistled for the foul, so Lugo is back in the game. A three-point shot for Deles. Cuts the lead to single digits. Deles has scored 6 points in this quarter already. Meanwhile, Mayo drives one-hander. What a beautiful drive there. .630 remaining. Deles meanwhile. Loren. Wow. He was able to protect the ball with his body. Look at that. LJ once again. 6 minutes and 2 seconds remaining, 66-55. Lugo gets it to Tolentino, and now Deles has it. Deles. Loren for the three-point shot, short. Subrabas looking for a teammate. Natividad is free, and he got it. Natividad, yes sir, elbow jumper for Dan Natividad. And Makati Circus sues for time as we see that play. Lauren protecting the ball using his body, but then on the other end, Mayo scores. Just duplicating effort, and the elbow jumper by Dan Natividad. It's 68-55, a 13-point lead for the Taguig Generals. And back to the game, ladies and gentlemen. Larry John Mayo. 13 points. Oh, perfect from the field as of this time. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Here we go again. Hope we didn't jinx LJ Mayo. So earlier we were saying that Mike Sampurna is still perfect from the field, and then he suddenly missed. And now LJ Mayo, we have just announced that he's still perfect from the field. 6 out of 6. So let's see. 70-55. 5 minutes remaining in the third period. Lauren. Jackster, no miss. And Lauren couldn't make the basket. Here comes Taguig. Ordonez. LJ. Back to Ordonez. Jonathan is looking for it. Jonathan is fouled. As we take a look at that, Mike Sampurna, very difficult to really defend once he gets his groove in open court basketball. That's Mike Sampurna. As there will be a challenge by Makati Circus on the previous play. So we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, 70-55.
Challenge made by Makati Circus was unsuccessful. Foul on number 18, PJ Intia.
And
It was the
there you
second
go,
foul,
the
2
official
on Makati
announcement.
Circus.
It was an unsuccessful foul. Unsuccessful foul as Makati challenged the previous call saying that there was no foul on PJ Incha. However, after the review, the official deemed that it was the correct call. There was a foul on Incha. And now play resumes. Lugo steals that ball from Oliveria. La Pasara layup, it is good for him. 4:02 remaining. 70-57. Natividad. Mayo drives, layup, it's good. And they will review the play as Mayo was able to score the layup. However, the officials saw other things aside from that layup. Would there be a flagrant foul? So let's see as we take a look at that. Was that the foul from La Pasara? No. Let's see if there was any intention. Officials are looking at it right now. That involves August Lapasaran and LJ Mayo. So we're waiting for the official announcement. So let's see. The officials have approached the table already.
Basket is good for LJ Mayo. Foul on number 12. Chris Dabay, that is his second foul.
So there was no intention to hurt LJ Mayo in that play. So, but there was a foul on Dabay. And LJ will now try to complete the three-point play opportunity. LJ Mayo completes that one. So Mayo has scored 7 points in this quarter. 73-57. Lapasaran. Insha gets it to Lugo. Lugo. Dabay. Inside to Insha. Oh, yes, sir. 73-59. Ordonez. He gets it to Santos. And now Natividad has it. Galoy. Ordonez back to Galoy. 3:18 remaining. And there was a foul call. That will be on Insha. As we take a look at that, great pass by Dabay to the cutting Insha. Score is 73-59. Three-point shot by Galoy, no good. And foul will be called on Noel Santos. As we take a look at that, Galoy's three-point shot. Inside, Lapasaran blocked there by Natividad. Ordonez on the run. Ordonez dishes it to Kevin Oliveria. Dabay, 15-footer, air ball. 2:27 remaining. .220. Galoy has it. Looking for a teammate. And now here comes Natividad. Santos inside. Santos. No. .205 remaining. Espiritu is back.
2 minutes.
Insha, he drives hard, under goal stab, it's good. .148 remaining. Almost a steal, but then there's a turnover on Galoy. 75-61. Here comes Espiritu. Incha, he drives. Espiritu free for the three. No good. Rebound, scramble, ball goes to Taguig. Galoy has it. He hit the three-point shot earlier, so let's see if he will be able to duplicate it. Oh, a shot there by Natividad, no good. Here comes Incha. Incha on the run. Gets it to La Pasara, no good. Incha takes a shot, makes the basket. He was able to make that one despite the defense by Taguig against him. 75-63, just a 12-point lead. So let's see. Inside, a foul will be called. As we take a look at that, Insha never giving up on that one. Insha has been the source of energy of Makati in this quarter. Less than a minute remaining as Oliveria makes the first one. 2 for 2 for Kevin Oliveria. Espiritu. Incha. Drive. Oh, spin move. Everything but a basket for Incha. Rebound by Santos. Here comes Ordonez. Ordonez looking for Galoy. Oh, Galoy's pass to Oliveira was too strong, resulting to a turnover. 28.32 seconds remaining. 77-63. 14-point lead. Espiritu. Gets it to Incha. Incha. La Pasara, three-point shot, no good. And Incha is down. 6 seconds to go. A turnover. And the coaching staff of Makati trying to question the timing of the play, as they were on the verge of scoring a basket, but of course Incha was down. As we take a look at that play, and that's where Incha hurt his ankle. Oh, he stepped on no one's foot. 1.74 seconds remaining. .74 seconds. So the coaching staff was pleading their case, saying that they should have let the game continue. And a steal. And at the end of the third quarter, the score is 77-63. A 14-point lead as we take a look at LJ Mayo, 16 points in the game. 7 out of 7 from the field, along with 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Of course, in that quarter, he scored 7 points in the third quarter. So at the end of the third, it's a 14-point lead, 77-63. We'll be back here in NBL Journals. And after this NBL Chairman's Cup, stay tuned since we have 2 more games, and the next game is between the KBA Lewid and the Yexkivel JBC Zone 14. That is for the NBL Kids. That's a 10 under division, something to look forward to after the NBL Chairman's Cup. So end of third, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 14-point lead for the Taguig Generals. Fourth quarter already. So checking on the quarter scores, the first 2 quarters were lorded by Taguig Generals as they outscored Makati Circus 32-26 in the first, and in the second it was 26-17. However, in the third quarter, Makati Circus was able to get that quarter by just 1 point, 20-19, as they were able to chop the deficit to just 14 points, 77-63. Here comes Espiritu. Espiritu with the leather, losing that one.
Shot clock violation.
And of course, the coaching staff of Makati trying to plead their case. Why was there a shot clock violation when Taguig already had the ball and they had a counter steal on that one? So Makati trying to plead their case in that previous play. So play resumed 77-63, 11:07 remaining. A 3-point shot for Dallas.
Substitution.
10:55 remaining. Ordonez. Galoy. Is his Ordonez free? Decides not to take that shot. Natividad. No good. Miss. Rebound by Ian. Rosiana with that board. 10:28 remaining. Rosiana on top of the Kinatis area or zone. So fortunately for Makati, Circus, ball will stay. 10:20 remaining. Delis. A jumper by Delis, no good. Rebound. Won by Galoy off the gig. And here comes Natividad. Ordonez takes a shot, misses it. Santos with a board. Galoy loses that one. Ball goes to Makati Circus.
Substitution. BJ Angel for Jeremy Dallas.
$9:58 remaining, 77-63. Espiritu gets a pick from Rosiana. Espiritu. Mid-range from, or corner jumper from Tolentino. Couldn't find a mark. Here comes Ordonez. Ordonez on the run. Ordonez gets it to Galoy. Galoy, one-hander. In and out. Oh, what a great D by Noel Santos. Santos scores. First basket in this quarter for both squads. And that is courtesy of Santos.
So the officials like to ensure that there's no slippery portion inside the court. So they ask the utility to make sure that that slippery portion would be gone. And now play resumes, 79-63, 9:17 remaining. Rosiana gets it to Espiritu. Espiritu on top of the key against Caloy. He will try to test the defense of Caloy. Espiritu drive. Espiritu with a basket. Yes, sir! 79-65, 14-point lead. Now the question is, if Makati has the ability to cut the deficit to single digits. Oh, a block! So let's see. On the run, PJ. And there's a foul called. 8:44 remaining. We are live here in the JILCF Gymnasium in Bukawi, Bulacan as we take a look at that play. PJ Incha against Ordonez. And there was a clear foul on Ordonez as he was able to stop that fast break, but then he hit the arm of Incha. So there will be 2 free throws for Incha. So Ordonez goes back to the line, or goes back to the bench with Subrabas checking in once again. And Incha making that one. Let's see. Incha, second free throw, it's good. And now it's just a 12-point lead. Sampurna. Natividad has yet to explode. Oh, traveling there on Subrabas. So far in this game, it has the players who exploded for Taguig are Sampurna and LJ Mayo, shooting well from the field. Rosiana. Incha, spin move. Incha missing on that. Rosiana no good. Rebound by Jexter Tolentino. (79-69), a 6-0 run by Makati. Let's see. Ordonez, or rather Sampurna, gets it to Natividad. No good, miss. Rebound by Subrabas. Harvey will set the play. Back to Natividad. 12 seconds to shoot. Natividad back to Sampurna. Sampurna having a great game right now. Natividad is not gone shy, but he lost the leather. Here comes Rosiana. PJ, layup. No! Oh, 4-on-2 fast break and a foul. Oh, an offensive foul. And Sampurna was whistled for an offensive foul for extending that arm as we take a look at that one. And look at that. He warded it off. He warded off as Tolentino was about to block the shot. Rosiana, 3-point shot. No good. Sky high for the board is Subrabas. Subrabas on the run. Here comes Sampurna. Santos, layup. It is good. So Santos has scored all the points of Taguig in this quarter. 4 points for him in this quarter, 81-69. Espiritu 3, no good. So Rosiana checks out. Mayo. Oh, what a pass. Everything but a basket. Tolentino with the board. 6:22. Makati has yet to break down the double-digit deficit. And now PJ Incha with the basket. 6:09 remaining. Say 81-71. Sampurna. And there's an offensive foul on Santos. Another turnover. And now Coach Bing Victoria has dispatched Lontok and Castro back in the game. And look at that. Noel Santos whistled for that offensive foul. 6:01 remaining, 81-71. 5:58 remaining. Insha. Loren. Here comes Insha. Oh, block there. Great defense by Lontok. Lugo checking in for J.R. Insha. 7 seconds to shoot. Espiritu will inbound the leather. Loren, he drives, gets it to Lugo. 5 seconds. Lugo, he has to take the shot. Lugo, 3, in and out. Suprabas with a board. Mayo. And now, back to Mayo. Mayo drives, double team. Someone is free. Suprabas gets it to Castro. Castro drives, takes a shot, missed. Rebound, scramble, won by Loren. Oh, a steal. Lugo did not expect that Castro will be there. Mayo for the 3, he missed that one. Here comes Espiritu on the run. There was a foul. 4:57 remaining, and this is an opportunity for Makati to cut into that deficit. Double-digit deficit. It's been a while since we saw Makati bring down the lead to single-digit. And Espiritu makes the first. Lead is down to 9. Or rather, a miss there. Makes that second free throw. So he was able to cut it to 9, ladies and gentlemen. 72-81. 4:50 remaining. Mayo with a fake. Lontok, Suprabas, one-hander. No good. Rebound by Lontok. The old reliable showing up. Sampurna drives. Oh, acrobatic shot by Mike Sampurna. 83-73. So Espiritu, as we take a look at that one, Subrabas gets it to Mike. Sampurna floating in the air, sting like a bee, float in the air by Mike Sampurna. As Jexter Tolentino makes the first basket, it's now 83-74. Two for Tolentino, down to 8, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout is called. 83-75. We'll be back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Makati Circus Music Festival with PJ Insha scoring 17 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. One of the reasons why Makati is still in the game, and that is because of this young man, PJ Insha. Fearless drive for PJ. And now they are down by 8. After a long while, they have been down by double digits, and now they were able to break down that wall, and now they're just down by 8 with still a lot of time. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Mayo gets it to Subrabas. Subrabas gets it to Castro. Castro, Sampurna drives. Sampurna sees Subrabas. Free throw. Oh, yes, sir. Corner jumper for Harvey Subrabas. 85-75. 85-75. Lugo. Loren for the three. Could not. Oh! And there was a foul called. Sampurna was able to look at that one. The foul on Lugo. Oh. Sampurna fell to the ground as Lugo pushed him off. 3:31 remaining, 85-75. Castro gets it to Mayo. Subrabas has the leather. Oh, what a pass! Basket by Mayo. Alley-oop, my goodness. Subrabas to Mayo. It's now 87-75. You gotta love that alley-oop play. 3-point shot for Loren, no good. Momentum is on the side of the Taguig Generals. Castro has it. Mayo, back to Castro. Lontok has it. Subrabas. Oh, no look pass to Sampurna. Wow, 89-75, 2:41 remaining. Let's take a look at that one. My goodness. Look at that. Subrabas to Mayo. And that was a momentum shifter play. And look at that. Subrabas, making it happen for the Taguig Generals. 89-75. We'll be back. And back to the game, ladies and gentlemen. That was like a needle that burst the bubble of Makati Circus Music Festival. Another unsung hero, aside from Sampurna and Mayo, is Harvey Subrabas, as he was heavily involved in the past 2 plays. Oh, look at that. Mayo scoring again from Subrabas. So Subrabas has been involved in the last 4 possessions of Taguig, starting with that basket from Subrabas. As we take a look at that one. My goodness. Harvey Subrabas should also be commended in this one, as he was involved in the last 4 plays of Taguig, wherein one, he made the basket for the 85th point and then dished out assist for Mayo for the 87th point, and then an assist to Mike Sampurna for the 89th point of Taguig, and finally that no-look pass to Mayo for the 91st point of Taguig. Two minutes remaining. Castro for the three. Yes, sir. $94-76. And another steal. Castro to Lontok. Basket by Lontok. Deles gets it to Insha. Insha scores. PJ trying to push his team back. However, time is not on their side. 96-79. Castro gets it to Mayo. Inside to Lontok. And there's a foul called. Most likely that will be on Dabay.
Foul on number 12. Chris Dabay is third. The first team foul out of the last 2 minutes.
1 minute and 3 seconds remaining, 96-79. And Coach Bing Victoria and the rest of the coaching staff pleased with what is happening right now as they are about to get their 7th win in 8 games. And a steal by Mike. 51.31 seconds remaining.
Foul on number 19. PJ has his 4th foul. Penalty.
Mike Sampurna. $97-79. Dallas hits the 3. Mayo. Castro for the 3-point shot. And they hit the century mark. They hit the century mark, ladies and gentlemen. Ten seconds to go. Another victory. Their 7th victory in 8 matches. And there you go. A big victory for Taguig Generals. Final score is 182. And take a look at that. The best player of the game, Mike Sampurna, with 27 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, and 2 steals. What a terrific performance by Mike Sampurna. He has been the consistent factor or the barometer of Taguig Generals. Final score 182.
Bayang pinapala ng dakilang lumikha, may bagong pag-asa sa hangaring dakila, sa mahal kong bayan.
Chooks to go, Manok ng Bayan, best player of the game with 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists. The Forest Hunter, Mike Sampurna. Our Kruberg performer of the game with 17 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals, PJ India.
And the Chooks to go, Manok ng Bayan player of the game, Mike Sampurna, 27 points, almost a triple-double, nearing a triple-double performance for Mike Sampurna. And of course, the barometer of the Taguig Generals as he has been the consistent factor for Taguig's win. And right now, makakasama po natin ngayon ang one of the assistant coaches of Taguig Generals, si Coach Odic Reyes. Coach Odic, magandang hapon. Good afternoon. And now, of course, the Taguig winning streak was snapped yung nasa Camster. However, nakita natin nag-bounce back. Parang walang nangyari. Ano yung naging strategy nyo to bounce back after that heartbreaking defeat?
Yep.
2 straight wins, huh?
Yeah, basically we're just looking at we just move forward. We just told the boys na whatever happened during the Camsur game, it's all in the past. So we just have to move on and prepare for the upcoming games.
Okay. And Coach Odic, syempre, yung semifinals nandiyan na kayo. You still have one more game. How will you approach this game?
As Coach Bing has always told us, we take it one game at a time. So we're looking at the Santa Rosa game as a preview for hopefully we're going back to the finals again.
Okay. Coach, baka mayroon kayong gustong batiin. Siyempre, ang ganda ng performance ng Taguig for this conference.
Yeah, we would like to greet our very good mayor, Mayor Lani Cayetano, and the rest of the council, and also all those Taguig team and the Taguig fans who have been supporting us ever since.
Okay. Maraming salamat, Coach Odic, and congratulations for the well-deserved victory of Taguig Generals.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, so it's an imposing rematch between Taguig and Makati Circus Festival. And early on, after a close game, it was Harvey Subrabas igniting the game for the Taguig Generals early on as he led the run in the first quarter. Led by, of course, by Mike Sampurna. And at the end of the first quarter, it's 32-26. In the second quarter, we saw the Taguig Generals firing all cylinders, led by Edsay Galoy with a 3-point shot. And of course, Espiritu tried his best to push his team back in the game. However, the shooting of Taguig was very good, and including LJ Mayo hitting a 3-point shot. It's a 15-point lead at halftime. In the third quarter, Jeremy Deles tried his best to really rally his team. However, Dan Natividad and the rest of the squad, LJ Mayo and Mike Sampurna leading the charge, giving energy to Taguig Generals for a 14-point lead, 77-63. And in the fourth quarter, and Harvey Subrabas, the passing game, and the daredevil drive, and the energy of LJ Mayo and Mike Sampurna, along with Harvey Subrabas, led the team to the victory. It was a big victory, the seventh victory in 8 games of Taguig Generals. And the final score is 182. And on behalf of the hardworking men and women of NBL, this is Kiko Malikdem. At ito ang NBL, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Stay tuned for NBL Kids.